someone who asked me about their first cruise that they'd like to go on out of the port of Los Angeles. And they had to ask some really pertinent questions as completely new cruisers. And those questions were about beverage packages. They're not alcohol drinkers. And so therefore they were asking about the beverage package and how it could be that, one could buy the beverage package and then take, they were thinking, I bet, glasses, getting a Coke, taking it to their significant other and letting them have that soda, and then going into getting another one. And after, I'm not the type of person that thinks quickly on my feet. And after a short moment, I realized, okay, it was like a day later, not that short a moment, that you get souvenir drinking glasses in order to fill up your sodas. So that is how you can't just pass it off to someone else, is that you have to buy a beverage package. And it may be that you have to buy this soda package for the two people in the cabin, not just one. So it could be that that's the case. So they were also, I volunteered some other information, going to be going on the Navigator of the Seas. And I let them know that really great excursion people to go with is third party and not necessarily off of Royal Caribbean, the Las Dunas tours. And there are so many great tours that you can go on. And that is one of the best things to do in Ensenada. You just wait until all the excursion buses for the cruise are gone, and then ask for the Las Dunas tours. And check in with Big Tony for me. He's been a great friend for 10 years now. We've been cruising down to Ensenada. In addition to that, I mentioned about the different things that I had noticed the difference between Holland America and Royal Caribbean. Holland America, it's a premium cruise line, and you get a full 8-ounce glass for, if you ask for orange juice, you get a full 8-ounce glass of orange juice, and they'll refill it quickly. However, on Royal Caribbean, you get about a 4, maybe it's 3 or 2 ounce glass. The portion size is much smaller so that there's not as much waste if people order something and never get to it. So it's a great chance to see the difference, was how I liked the Navigator. One of the things that I miss about Holland America is that we had gone on a cruise the 2nd of January in 2022. The CDC had just issued a do not cruise warning because of the fact that there was another resurgence coming out, one of the last variants that had great impact. Pasadena school district had closed down for the week, and we went and on the Koningsdam, my wife and I, the capacity is I think 2,600 people, and there were 800 people on board. There weren't as many restaurants and things open, not as many shows, but wow, it was nice to have a ship to yourself. And these days, cruising has gotten really popular, and it's gotten to the point where it's over 100% capacity. Cruise lines are making a good amount of money for the time that they are being able to put forward and sail the world. A lot of people are getting into the cruising lifestyle now because it's available, and it's really a good thing to see. And so I'm happy for that. Next cruise for me and my family will be in November, going on the Wonder of the Seas with a great group of friends who are affiliated with the Cruise Tips TV. and not sponsored by Cruise Tips TV, but a great bunch of the patrons of Cruise Tips TV. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to either cutting my own video. I'll probably be doing part of that, but also just vlogging the group cruise and answering questions or interviewing people about what is a group cruise, and what are the things that you can look forward to if you were in on a group cruise. And I look forward to finding out more about that, because it's just a great possibility to enjoy the wonder of the seas, Saint Martin, and also we're going to the U.S. Virgin Islands, as well as Perfect Day at Coco Cay. When I went on a cruise with Holland America in 2019, we were going to go to Half Moon Cay, and it was a Good Friday storm that had just come off the coast of North America into the Bermuda area, and we could not. There were at least 4 to 5 foot waves. The tenders could not come up and stay level at the deck. I took some videos of that, and a lot of wind. Didn't have a dead cat on my phone or anything like that, so pretty windy. But we didn't get to go there, so there was I think another slot tournament that went down, and our friend Mark from California actually won that slot tournament. He was very surprised. I see a comment in the chat that says Tony. One of the Josh Bolton show commented about Tony, that he's known Tony for 10 years now, and quite the great guy. And I also have a video on meeting up with him as our thing. I think it's Labor Day Cruise 2023. Worthwhile checking out. You get to see me and Tony hamming it up, and a little bit about Las Dunas tours there. No, they are not. They're not sponsoring the show, but I really appreciate their efforts. You can go ziplining at La Cañada campground. You can do suspension bridges. It's quite the workout. Really neat possibilities. Go to Bufadora. They've got horseback riding, touring in the Mexican wine country, and some of the Mexican wines, because they don't have the rules that other wineries have to go by, either in France or in North America. They can mix quite liberally. They don't have to use sulfides to kill microbacteria or yeast or anything like that, to start out with just regular yeast. And so it is a great opportunity to taste some really neat wines. And if you're allergic to sulfides like I am, you get to have your wine and not swell too. So it's really neat. So let's see. Let me check something here. Forgive me for the momentary disruption here. Okay. All right. Well, here we are. Thank you for being patient. I hope you're having a great day. One of the many things that I'm doing recently is I attempt to do a daily and somewhat evergreen affirmations for people. Truly enjoy the fact that able to practice. And there was one that I recently did, was almost 2 minutes. I did a little bit of repetition, but I really wanted to attempt to be able to speak to a camera and tell people, you're it's okay to have a bit of a down day, but know that you're appreciated, and you'll make it through. You have calmness on your side. You have courage that you can use, and therefore you can be confident in the way that you live. And those are the majority of the things that I'm recording these days. And I hope that it would be something that might be uplifting to you. I also have started my own Teespring shop. And if you'd like merchandise of various candors, they're on Bruce Locksmythe, Smythe. And the store number is CACCB1, if that's the way that you can find the shop. Um, Lots of different stickers and shirts and hats and things like that, if you would like to support the channel that way. Would love to have you subscribe to the channel. Working on almost 240 subscribers, and glad that I have each and every one of them, and including you if you happen to be watching right now, if you're a subscriber. Patreon also is free if you'd like to follow me on Patreon. I place items up on there, and the tip on the dialogue is great stuff in his shop. So thank you, Josh Bolton Show, for that. And also check out the Josh Bolton Show on YouTube. Lots of great information. If you're looking for deep dives into a lot of investing and information about different industries and interviews with people, great place to find it, the Josh Bolton Show. Also, if you're looking for information about cruising and cruise news, there's Cruise Radio News by Doug Parker on YouTube as well. And if you happen to be in Upland, California, check out The Ultimate Self-Defense Studio in Upland. Those are my three patrons, and I am very glad that they're helping me per month with a contribution. And this is my actual first advertisement for them, but not the last. And I really appreciate every bit of help that I get there. So we are now at the 14-minute mark. Haven't done a live stream before. Would love if you would go ahead and put in the chat question if you have a question for me, and I would be glad to answer it here. So I don't have many trips coming up, just the one, and working on building my channel here, and also finishing up my long career at the public school that I work at. And so by the time I'm about 67, I should be able to retire and enjoy a little more time either hiking or camping or traveling or just recording for you in general. I really have a great studio set up here that I'm enjoying, and so it's just wonderful. What are some of the other questions that I had gotten in the past? Another question I got in the past was actually also posted in my questions just now. Thank you again. What are my plans for content for the show? Again, I'm doing almost daily shorts on affirmations for people. I want to be able to let people know, the world is a really great place, and that you are a great participant in it, and that whether you know it or not, you are appreciated, whether it's by me or other people around you. So don't despair. There's always someone that's willing to spend time, with you and listening to you, enjoying your company. So doing those, my other plans are trying to widen my ability to video myself as I'm doing things, and making sure that I have really good camera angles and the composition is good. I'm really investigating these things. And I know that at a certain point, once I become a part of the YouTube partnership program, I'll be able to go down to the YouTube headquarters down, I think it's in Torrance near the LAX airport, and be able to use their studios, their mixing boards, and their things like that. I've had a lot of experience with radio and broadcasting, about, wow, 45 years experience from my days at Mount Sac in the radio and broadcasting, and KSAK doing the news there, also doing daily announcements on the campus wide microphone, letting people know what's going on that day. From there, I've also done a lifetime of photography with good old 35 millimeter film, and even black and white, where I developed it myself and made things. I've had 3 years of graphic arts in high school. So the backdrop of things, including my uh, Teespring store, I work very carefully on making sure it's composed correctly and looks attractive. Some of the things that I've done is, one of the stickers is here. Let's get it so that it's the Bruce Cruz with the high. Also, Bruce Cruz off to the rails for 2023, and this is when I'm a patron of the Sailing Project Atticus. So, I've got stickers for your drink holder. I also have cups. The Bruce Cruz off to the rails is in mug form, as well as pint glasses. It comes in pints. So if you'd like to have those are there. What are some of the others? Experience that I've had. I recorded VHS videos for about 10 years and edited the intro and outro and made sure that they got to our local cable channel for airing. And so I had all of that experience. And then for the last 12, 13 years, mostly on, but sometimes off, a weekly amateur radio broadcast that I do. And it's on Sunday nights, if you happen to be in Southern California, or a linked repeater to WG6 OTA, which is 449.110. I think that's it. Anyway, but the Go to Ham repeater on Sunset Ridge, you'll hear me from 7:30 on the Go to Ham's repeater. So I've had a lot of experience, and this is my first attempt at really plowing through, talking to the camera, and doing my best at the ways that I can talk to you and be able to let you know about things that are going on. We're here at my home QTH, if you will, and that's ham radio for location. And no, this is not a shirt of mine. This is one that I got when I went to see with my family, John Cleese. So I don't have this on my my Teespring. So other plans for my show, just continuing to build on what I have, and hoping that it's great and that you enjoy what's going on. I really think that this is a wonderful experience for me, and I hope that I can give you information that helps you. I've had one person that has asked me questions about my things, Sean M. from Texas, and he said that the information that I gave him for his first time cruise on a Disney cruise about a year ago was a lot more informative and insightful for him than what the travel agent that they had used could do. I knew that he was a bit of an introvert, and I explained that there are places on board, even a Disney cruise, that you can find that you can be by yourself, whether it's in your balcony on your cabin, or there's places, to sit and quietly reflect where there's not that many people, especially on the top of the boat where a lot of people don't go. He was very kind, and he recorded some happy words about how well I had been able to alleviate their fears and enjoy the trip that they took. The greatest thing that they felt that they had enjoyed the most, both his son and he had said, it's the community, it's the people around you, it's the room stewards who know your name the first day and are able to say hi to you and are extremely friendly and take care of things for you if you ask them. It's the waiters at the restaurant you go to. On Disney cruises, those waiters follow you around to your different restaurant stops, so you know them for the whole week. And one of my other friends had said, I just want to take the room stewards and the waiters home. They should be able to take care of me every day. That would be a lot of fun, but I'm sure they have families too, and so they're not butlers. Though the people that I had talked to about their fall cruise on Navigator of the Seas, they actually got a suite, and what they don't quite realize for their suite is that they're going to have a magic genie, a butler for their time there, at least once a day. If they have any questions or things, they can help with the concierge, and that would be nifty. They'll also get double daily points for having a suite. They don't know about that either. Let's see, what else can I tell you about? I'm hoping that it's a great day for you, and I'm hoping that you will enjoy this weekend ahead. We're in March, and it's looking great days ahead. I hope that the weather outside is good for you, and that this will be a favorable summer. So with that, I'm going to ask that you check out my Patreon page. It's patreon.com/Bruce Cruz. Also check out my Teespring page. It's Teespring /creator /CACCB1/ so on from there. So Teespring, also Patreon, Teespring. Subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/Bruce Cruz. And I'm also, I do some Instagrams. I have a Facebook group, if you'd like to. It's a private group. And it's named after my podcast that I do occasionally too, if you just want to listen to my voice and not see me fidget and rock back and forth and twitch. It's Corals and Coriolis. And you can look up Corals and Coriolis. It does pop up in either Google, or I'm sure iOS might have it as well. Please, again, enjoy the day. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I hope you have a great weekend, Ed. Make it a special one. Appreciate the peoples around you. Love your pups, for your pups love you. At least admire your cats, for your cats are indifferent to you. And take care of yourself. Farewell for now.